Shabbat Shalom. Kahalo Yahweh Bashim Yahshua Bashim Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of GMS, including the elders that came before them that taught us His truth. And Shabbat Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word of truth and in sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David. My brother Yahshua, I'm back with a quick lesson, all right, that the time is very near, all right, like the sheriff. The sheriff isn't near, if you're an inside joke, if you will. All right, so Amos 9 and 8, one of the old ones, right? When I came in. Behold, the eyes of the Lord, power, are upon the sinful kingdom. The sinful kingdom is Babylon the Great. And I will destroy from off the face of the earth. All right? So the Most High is going to destroy Babylon the Great off the face of the earth, saving, there's that word, that I will not utterly, which means completely, I will not completely destroy the house of Jacob. Okay? Saith the Lord. Now it's going to get into who he's going to destroy and who he's going to save on down. But right now, let's deal with this. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. Who are the eyes of the Lord power? That would be the angels. Who's the top angel? Yahweh Shai. Right, this is the brother GMS LA, Yeshaya 4's channel. And he did some good work on this, all right? January 2nd. He's back. Who's back? Yahweh Shai. NASA sees the Lord's chariots by Venus, all right? So we're just going to look at a small part of this, all right? Or we might go back, but let's watch this first. Well, okay, Salakia. You see this object right here? All right. This thing is like 5 times bigger than the earth itself. All right. Now, what is that big? Yahweh Shai's chariot. Most High's chariot is that bigger. All right. So, let me see. Let's go ahead and roll it from
there. The initial video and see how his chariot was captured. Listen, we're going to talk about the recent detections which were found by NASA in deep space that showed a chariot of the Most High, or what the world would know as a UFO, entering into our solar system. Out in space and look at things floating around out there.
Okay, so this right here would be the earth. All right, and over here they're trying to hide something. They got it blotted out. But what happened is the Most High said, no, I'm going to let you see it. You're going to see a chariot come from over here. Now, if this is the size of the earth, watch how big the chariot is.
Raise some questions. Now we have a massive object that is making its way through the stereo ahead, HI2. It's going to hit start. You're going to see this. Ladies and gentlemen, I've covered a lot of stuff throughout all the years. Things by the sun, broad daylight, all the satellite imagery. Never witnessed an object of this size making its way through space, hot, on the cam, and it seems like when they pick this up right around frame 160, they cut it out. You're going to see it makes it right out here. Right out about here, and then they're going to cut it. This is Earth. That is Earth right there. Terra.
Okay, so letting you know this was in it's like 2017. This isn't the actual date. Okay, but anyway, yeah, this is a couple of years back that they actually showed this. But that right there, all right, is showing you what the hell is going on out there. Here's more. Okay, and right here, Right there showing you Earth. Right here is a chariot. Right here is some sort of, I would say it's a shield. Because what's going to happen is from right up in here in this area, here's a comet is going to come down. Or this must be Mars. Earth is over here. And they're going to shield the Earth from whatever is in the comet's tail. Let's take a look at that.
See, when you look here, it tells 2016, this is from the H12, which means the second camera, back in September. This is the camera wall, basically the lens, and the sun's over here. You got the Earth here. I believe that's, like, what did it say? These are the planets, and this here is a chariot, right? What it is doing, that is unknown. Is but we do, other than we know that it's doing the Lord's work, right? Influencing certain elements, inspecting what's going on here on Earth or around the solar system, because again, the solar system is it's a mechanism of the Lord.
Okay, so we're going to speed that up to here. We're going to watch this comet come in.
All right, now basically picture yourself as the stereo camera looking at Venus and Earth. I'll bring up a snapshot right here so you can see exactly what I'm talking about. I'll go ahead and zoom in and then add a picture of the stereo ahead camera, and there we go. And this will make things a lot easier for us to understand moving forward. So now we've established that we have Venus right here, and then we have the Earth here, and the sun is just off frame. But you're going to see these clouds and sort of waves coming off the sun and moving in this direction, and that's what this camera does. It kind of takes pictures of the solar wind in almost a negative format. That's why you're seeing these camera artifacts.
So right when this comet comes from up here, and you see the tail, right? Well, this thing is going to block the Earth from the comet's tail. They're going to play it over and over, right? And this is like 2021. This is a few days ago, according to this. It says 2021, December 20th.
As well, these straight lines are just representing that we're looking at solid objects or planets. And also in this video, you're going to see the Christmas comet coming right out of this direction. And those are just the things we're supposed to be seeing. Because in my opinion, I feel like we've seen something on this video that we were not supposed to really see. And you're seeing that right now. Take a look at this object that comes in from behind Earth. You can see it right here. And then it starts to release some...
Right here. That's the comet's tail. And it's shooting out whatever, and there's a chariot back here, and it's like maneuvering this shield, if you will, and it's gonna, right, okay, and this is Earth, so if this is the comet's tail, it's pointing this way. By the time it gets down here and the tail is shooting here, it would be hitting the Earth if it weren't for whatever that chariot is pushing right here. So watch that.
Sort of protective shield, a parachute. I'm going to go ahead and take manual control of this. As the comet passes through, it almost looks like the tail of the comet is flowing into whatever this object is or whatever.
See how it's blocking the Earth? So this is the comet, this is the tail, that's the shield, and the comet's tail is going right there at the moment. It's just, here's the Earth. It's just over the Earth, and by the time it goes down a little more, this thing is blocking whatever that is. And you'll see right here, see this little thing right here, and the star right there? That's the chariot. And it's maneuvering this, whatever it is. Watch.
This object released, and I say force field because I had watched the third phase of Moon video, and that was some of their opinions about what we're seeing here. Almost as if an object came in from behind the Earth just as the comet was coming through, or just as we're getting close to Venus, whatever the reason may be.
See how much bigger that chariot is than the Earth itself?
This object releases this giant thing, and also keep in mind scale here. If these objects are even remotely close to each other or close to the Earth, we could see Earth as this little dot right here, which means this object that came in from behind Earth might even be bigger. And then you got to take a look at what was released from it. And I say released because it slowly releases out of this object. It's almost like some sort of giant balloon, a parachute, or some sort of protective shield it could be. This is actually a pretty unbelievable clip. I'm going to go ahead and play the clip all the way through and just let you guys watch. And remember, that object is right here already. We can see the round edges of it. We can see where the comet's coming in. And now just take a look at this. Unbelievable. We're now on December 7th. Now it's December 10th, December 13th, 15th, 17th, 18th, and here is the 20th. And by this time, this thing is well past Earth. It's sitting right here with that dot in the middle, and it literally looks like it's got some sort of shield blocking the view or blocking something coming from Venus. It could be blocking some of the solar wind, if this is even something that's blocking something. That's why I'm putting this video out here and trying to get more eyes on it after Third Phase of Moon did a review on it. And I can assure you this is not something you see on this camera often, if ever. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this before. This clear cut of an object coming in from behind Earth with clear structure to it. I'll go ahead and hit play again. You can see the solar wind coming off the sun. Sorry about the flash. And then there's the comet. And just as the tail of the comet is passing by, it seems like this thing is catching its dust. It could be just the timing, and these things could be very, very far apart, but there is something going on between the Earth and Venus, and that's why I'm throwing this out to you guys. What do you think we are looking at here? And again, if this thing is close to Earth, we're looking at an object that's quite literally bigger than planet Earth, and then whatever this shield is, this parachute thing, is 3 and 4 times bigger than Earth. And if all this isn't weird enough, we need to focus on the dates for a second, because my buddy Chris, who sends me amazing footage and pictures all the time, he's a sky watcher. I'll leave his link and his channel in the description box. But on the date of December 17th, he sent me pictures of Venus that he was filming live at that time, and he sends me a message saying that Venus seems to be being eclipsed by
Yahweh's chariot. All right, so good enough. All right, so what's going on? All right, what is the Space Force and why? Okay, well, right here, the eyes of the Lord power. Who is that? That's the angels. Yahweh is an angel, are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob. For lo, I will command, and I will sift the house of Israel among all nations, like as corn is sifted in a sieve, yet shall not the least grain is talking about the elect of Israel, fall upon the earth. All the sinners of my people, the 2/3, shall die by the sword. The sword is the nuclear destruction, which say the evil shall not overtake nor prevent us. Right? Then it goes into the elect. In that day will I raise up the tabernacle of David, which is the 1/3 that is fallen, and close up the breaches thereof. And I will raise up his ruins and build it as in the days of old. Okay. Then it goes into slavery, that they may possess the remnant of Edom. Actually, that remnant of Edom is talking about the land of Edom. And all of the heathen which are called by my name, including the Edomites, saith the Lord, that doeth this. All right? So, this is what's going on. This is the reason for the Space Force. Because of that huge chariot. Let's get it right here. 2 Ezra 13. Right? Let's start right here. 13 and 3. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. When he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him. Okay? And we'll jump down here. But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain. That's that great mountain right here. So lucky, I just killed it. So let me see. Ooh, he's back. Boom. Check it out. That's that great mountain. Get it up here. Slovakia. That's the great mountain. If this is the earth, this is bigger than the earth a few times. Let's get the mountain right here. Should be coming around the mountain. All right. The original song was published in Old Plantation Hymns in 1899. It ostensibly refers to the second coming of Hamashiach and subsequent rapture, with the she referring to the chariot that the returning Hamashiach is depicted as driving. Okay. That is just too much evidence for it. All right. These are the eyes of the Lord power. All right. These are the eyes of the Lord power. All right. These. They're watching everything. They see everything. They're recording everything for the day of judgment. All right. And we're in that time right now. This thing is back. This was December. So here's this thing hovering in outer space, protecting the earth, and it has in it, this is a father ship, right? And on it, there are many smaller ships, fighters, whatever is needed is on there, right? You can dispatch them. They can go down, cloak themselves in our sky, all right? And that's something that's very real that they're keeping from you, all right? So anyway, if you think you're getting away with anything, you're not. Why? Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom. All right. See if I could get this real quick. It might be in my pocket. Let's see. Let's see if I can get it here. Yep. The Sirach 23:19. Let's see. Might as well get it here. $10,000. All right, this is Sirach 23:19. We'll close on this. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men and women, and considering the most secret part. There's nothing that you're out there doing. Your wickedness is all being recorded. All right, and you will be destroyed. All right. Let's see. Get this. All right, I'll do that later. So with that, I hope that the elect were edified. With that, I'll say Shabbat Shalom.